just bloated all the time. Impacted my body image. I've done it before many times, especially this week. Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. So this one is something a little bit different. So I'm going to be showing you all what I eat in a day to stop snacking, and then also I'll integrate some like tips on how to stop like mindless eating. For the past couple of weeks, it's been the most stressful time of the year, I reckon, for lots of people. And I know lots of us might be mindlessly snacking, binge eating. There are like so many reasons for why it could happen, and I'll get into that later in this video. I haven't been feeling the best lately and really messing with my mental health. I just need to film this not only to help you guys, but also to keep myself accountable and say, you know what, Paris, things were bad for the last couple of weeks. Things are bad all over the world, but we can't let this ruin all of my hard work, progress, my mental health, and make me stressed. I'm not about that life. Like, yep, let's leave that in the outside world. I'm in my house safe. Let's just get back on that bandwagon and gain back a bit of control, because I feel like I'm losing control. I've got so many tips for you all that I hope you guys find helpful. Also, wait, before I start, I just want to say a huge thank you for 5,000 subscribers. I swear like it wasn't long ago when I was saying 4,000. It is just insane how quickly that number is growing every day, and I'm so grateful. And everyone who sends me all these really nice messages, leaves positive comments, likes my videos, subscribes, all of that stuff, like it really does mean a lot to me. I find it so rewarding having an idea in my head, or like someone's comment request going into like a 10-minute video that people find helpful. Like, it is one of the most rewarding things ever. I'm not going to go into a long run, but yeah, I just am so grateful for you all, and I am just so excited. It's just like, I never actually expected this. I never thought I was even going to get 100 subscribers, and here we are. I think I've done something to my knee, because like it just feels like it needs to be popped. Every time I'm doing squats, like this knee like has a little bit of a pop, like a little crackle when I go low. I have hyperhidrosis, which is very flexible joints. You can see my arms like bend out really weird. Gonna end up being a circus video. I haven't done it in a while. Okay, so today's workout, I'm going to warm up my own little thing. Gonna play some music, and then I'm probably gonna do like 30 minutes of YouTube workout. Okay, now I've actually decided that I just got a notification for Pamela's video. She's a really good workout YouTuber. I'm gonna do a 30-minute upper body and abs, because my knee just needs a rest. I don't know what's happening there. Done the workout. That was really good. I feel a lot more alive now, a lot more fresh and ready to start my school day. So I'm gonna go make a big breakfast now, savory, not sweet, because I find sweet just makes me want more and more. So we're gonna try something different this morning. So this morning I made a bit of a mixture of things. I started off by poaching 1 egg. This is a skill itself. You need to get this like perfect. It's taken me months. And then I put in 2 slices of rye bread in the toaster and put some avocado on top. I was running low, as you can see, so had to make do with what we got. And then I put on top some wilted spinach, which is just like cooked a little bit. Then I put on the poached egg on 1 piece of toast and then smoked salmon on the other. I love smoked salmon, it is so good. And just seasoned it with a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and that was my breakfast. Okay, just a quick tip on how to stop just randomly snacking is to make sure you're drinking heaps of water throughout the day. So I'm starting a little challenge where I'm making myself drink 4 liters every day, no less. So it's actually been proven that sometimes when you are actually thirsty, you think that you're hungry, and so you just go and snack on heaps of like sugary foods, but you're just never getting full. And that could probably be because you are not drinking enough. So I'm not saying if you feel hungry not to eat and just drink water, because that is dangerous. If you're just like sitting there and you're like, I reckon I could just go with some food right now. Drink like a decent amount of water, sit there for like 5 minutes and just do something else. And then if you get that hunger feeling again and you're like, oh, I'm quite hungry, go eat. Not saying don't eat. But yeah, just make sure you're hydrated. It's got so many benefits. So I don't end up snacking on just heaps of nonsense. I made myself like a good, decent sized bowl of yogurt, granola, fruit. The granola has some nuts and seeds in there for healthy fat. It's got protein powder in there. So it's just like nice and balanced meal. It's going to be filling, and then I won't like want to just snack on heaps of stuff. And I've also found myself snacking on lots of like protein balls and stuff, which is like all well and good, but it gets to the point where it's just like too much. It's just a lot of processed packaged foods, even though it's not that processed, but still. It's just good to have like decent meals that are all homemade. I just cooked the granola then. Having bigger snacks is going to be so much better for you than having heaps and heaps of small snacks. You're not going to get full having all these tiny snacks. So make a good size snack. That's a lot of snacks in a sentence. At about 1 o'clock, when I finished all the homework, I slid into the kitchen and cooked up a really good lunch. So I grilled up some chicken in the air fryer, and then I cooked some veggies in a pan. I did it properly this time. And then I also cooked up some black rice. We have to use a microwave pouch just because that's all we can find, but you know, we'll make do. And so I made like a little, I don't know if you'd call it like poke bowl sort of thing. It's not even that, with the rice, veggies, chicken, and then some chickpeas as a little garnish for some extra protein as well to keep me full. And then I topped it with some seeds and nuts and fancy stuff. So for lunch I've come outside, made myself a big bowl of veggies, rice, chicken, chickpeas, and then I topped it with some fancy little garnishes. I did some chopped almonds, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, all of that. I don't know what's happening out there. Sorry if it's really loud. So I find things like this so much more filling than having a sandwich or something. It's like a lot more to it, a lot more nutrients, got carbs, protein, fat. Because if I was gonna have a sandwich, I'd normally feel like, oh, now I want something sweet after it. Not really full, like I'd go for something else. Whereas this, I'm like, after this, because it's so dense, I'm like, I'm done. My biggest tip is to make sure you're having big sized meals. Then you won't feel like snacking. I've done pretty well today, I reckon. I've kept myself busy, doing dances, schoolwork, more work. This is really nice. Also, while I'm on that note of like distractions, may as well continue on with that. If we're just sitting home bored, we're more likely to just think about food and just eat out of boredom. I've done that before many times, especially this week. But if you give yourself something to do and something that you enjoy, you're not going to be thinking about food and wanting to just like eat because you're bored, because your mind's going to be on something else. For me, it is dancing. I have a huge passion for dancing. I've never done dance before in my life. I did for like a week, but I just love it so much. So I've been doing these like dance tutorials off YouTube. I'll show you it later. I'll put up on the screen of my dance. And soon I'm buying a Nintendo Switch. Comment below if you have one. I'm ready to start my gaming days again. I'll go into that in another video maybe, but oh my god, I just can't wait. It's just gonna be that like escape for me from fitness, food, and YouTube. And it's just gonna be like this random little thing that's gonna let me just go into another world, literally. Everyone's different, everyone enjoys doing different things, but try and find something that isn't on your phone that's gonna like distract you and keep you busy throughout being home, so then we're not bored mindlessly snacking. For my mini meal before work, I was really craving a smoothie, so I whipped up one of them with some frozen berries, banana, protein, chia seeds, all of that good stuff. So I just want to like quickly chat about some of the reasons why you could be snacking mindlessly. And I think it's really important to know like the reason behind it, so then you can figure out a way to stop it, because some of these tips won't work for someone who is eating emotionally because they're stressed about this whole thing, or it'd be different for someone who simply just isn't eating enough. So like it's all kind of personal to core reason to why you're just letting loose a little bit. And I'll quickly say like what it is for me. So I think it was like 3 weeks ago, or about a month ago. I don't know how long I've been off school for. It was the week that like coronavirus kind of escalated here in South Australia, and like we got our first 100 cases. All of this bad news kind of hit me like at the point as well. I was loaded with homework. I was just so stressed, and I just felt I didn't have any control over what was happening. I don't know, it was just all a bit much for me. And then I couldn't even go to school. I like just wanted to go home early. I was hating it. I just didn't have the motivation. I just wanted to sit at home and just like cry. Even though I didn't, I was just felt like so dead on the inside. So when I was off school, I just kind of took it as like a relaxing thing. I was like, oh, finally. So I didn't do any work. I'm snacking throughout the whole day. Didn't have the motivation to do a good workout. And I kind of just let loose a little bit, because it was my way to cope with the stress and kind of just go from one extreme to the other. I obviously had to start doing work again, and I've slowly gotten on that grind. So that's kind of where my snacking, I don't know how to call this, mindless eating came from, because coping mechanism for stress. And so this has actually impacted my body image quite a lot, because I noticed it was just bloated all the time, and I was holding on to lots of water weight, and I just was not feeling fabulous. I just felt like, wow, I looked so much fitter last month, and then here I am this month, I just feel like a blob. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I posted like heaps of workout videos on my channel, and I just wear like leggings and a crop top. And sometimes when I'm editing them, I'm like, I kind of sometimes pick apart my body, which is just so not good. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. We're our own worst critic. But it's also been a good challenge for me to put them up, because I'm like, you know what, this is my way of like letting go of these insecurities and just saying like, you know what, I'm not posting this video to make my body look perfect. I'm posting this video so people who can have at-home workouts that they can do and help them stay active if they want to be in isolation. So, and this like all stemmed because the stress that was causing me to mindless eat, that was causing me to hold on to water, that was causing me to look bloated, and that was causing me to feel bad about my body. And so if the stress is making me mindlessly eat, then we've got to fix the stress. I tried to do as much yoga as I can. I made sure like I did my workouts in the morning and just got them out the way, and then like once you get into a workout, it feels good and you just go with the flow. You get the motivation. And I made sure I was having like good sized meals for breakfast, lunch and dinner. As you saw in this video, like my meals were like big, dense. It wasn't just like I was eating carrot sticks and stuff. When I did want a snack, I'd make that also really rich in protein and healthy fats, because they're going to keep you fuller for longer. I know if I snack on fruit, I'm just not going to be able to stop. I just will keep eating. That's probably my like main thing: reducing stress, eating big meals, finding like the core problem to why you might be mindless eating. And so the big meals will be perfect for someone who actually just isn't eating enough throughout the day, and then so that's why they're snacking heap. If you're eating out of like emotions, sort of like me, find the stem cords of them emotions. What is making you feel like that? Lots of us, it could be this whole situation, like we don't know how to cope with this because we haven't done it before. Just chat to someone, find a distraction. Oh my god, how did I forget? That's another big tip too, finding a distraction. Oh god, I could literally go on for this for like ages. But if you don't have anything to do, you're going to be thinking about food, because it's in your house, it's easy, and who doesn't like food? My life pretty much revolves around fitness, YouTube, health, all of that stuff. So I just kind of needed like a little escape, something I could do for like 30 minutes to an hour. I got myself a Nintendo Switch. I won't go into a rant about how much I love it, but it's just like a thing to keep my mind off of food and fitness and all that stuff. It's just like a little escape. You can really do whatever you want, obviously, but like try and find like a new hobby or skill to take up, or something to keep your mind off of food. You can just do something good and relaxing for yourself. That's like my little rant and my little tips about snacking. Let's get back into what I eat in a day. So for dinner after work, I just whipped up some pasta with lots and lots of veggies, chickpeas, organic tomato sauce, and then a little bit of feta cheese, which looked really weird in this. And then before bed I had a herbal tea as my tradition. All right, everyone, I didn't actually make an end to this video, so here we go. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and interesting, seeing what I eat in a day to stop snacking and some tips that you hopefully found helpful. If you did enjoy, please give it a like and subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you in my next video.